Timi and Bridget entered into matrimony, resulting in the birth of their daughter. Following their union, Timi returned to his homeland and established a church dedicated to serving the local community. Despite not holding the highest clerical position, Timi gained widespread respect, with people often seeking him out by name. Notably, Timi once offered a prayer for a princess who specifically requested his presence. His life, marked by tranquility and perfection, took a tragic turn when the Baby Fire gang, notorious for motorcycle-riding violence, mercilessly took the life of a man in broad daylight in the market. Despite widespread fear of the gang, Timi, driven by a sense of duty to the greater good, stepped forward as the sole witness, defying the reluctance of others. Despite Bridget's desperate efforts, including fights and pleas, Timi remained resolute in his decision. In the courtroom, Timi positively identified Baby Fire, but the latter managed to evade legal consequences through collaboration with persistent colonial influences that retained significant power in the nation. Recognizing the potential danger emanating from Baby Fire's vengeful gaze upon release, Timi proactively secured the safety of his wife and daughter by relocating them to Lagos. With a sense of contentment regarding his family's well-being, Timi visited the temple to pray. However, in an unexpected turn of events, he found himself at the mercy of a gun pointed at him from behind, leading to his capture. Unfortunately, Baby Fire, disregarding Timi's precautions, seized control of the vehicle carrying Timi's wife and daughter. The dire situation unfolded as they were brought to the location where Timi was held captive, and Baby Fire callously set Timi's family ablaze before his helpless eyes. Consumed by grief, Timi remained immobile at the tragic scene for an excruciating 9 days, refraining from both food and water as he grappled with the overwhelming pain of witnessing the brutal fate of his loved ones. After gradually overcoming his grief, Timi disavowed his faith and sought revenge against Baby Fire in a manner reminiscent of the tragedy that befell his own family. Despite multiple endeavors to end his own life through firearms and poisonous substances, Timi's inner strength endured, leaving him embittered, isolated, and disenchanted. Elijah, a young man aspiring to renovate an old church but lacking funds, found himself compelled to seek employment at Timi's estate, an unconventional choice given the estate's notorious reputation. An intriguing stipulation accompanied his employment: Elijah was forbidden from discussing God within Timi's residence. Surprisingly granted entrance, Elijah assumed the role of a houseboy or house manager, diligently performing his daily tasks with unwavering commitment. Despite being a skilled cook, Elijah faced relentless criticism from Timi, who habitually rejected breakfast offerings, citing them as too salty or undercooked. Enduring this, Elijah's culinary skills were put to the test, with one occasion demanding 16 attempts to master an omelet to Timi's exacting standards. Throughout, Elijah refrained from complaint, understanding the deep-seated pain afflicting Timi, who, hidden from view, would shed tears inside his room, grappling with the profound loss of his family. Elijah, seeking his asthma inhaler at the local clinic, encountered Anna, the most enchanting woman he had ever seen. In an effort to draw patients to the Bible study, Elijah took on the task of providing meals, creating an opportunity for them to approach Anna. Overwhelmed by nervousness, Elijah suffered an asthma attack merely from shaking Anna's hand, but he managed to use his inhaler. Anna, captivated by Elijah's innocence and kind-hearted nature, developed a fondness for him. Their daily meetings continued for 6 months, with Elijah exhibiting meticulous care like ironing his clothes multiple times before their encounters. Once, in a misjudged attempt, Elijah dressed formally for a planned swim in the river. However, their burgeoning relationship faced opposition from Anna's father, Chief Okonkwo. This same individual aimed to demolish the church for a hotel, while Elijah sought to preserve it as a place for faith practices. Initially angered upon discovering Elijah's pastoral role, Timi openly criticized him in front of others. Despite this, Elijah managed to retain both his job and religious practice. Over the course of a year, Timi's initial fury gradually subsided, leading to a significant shift in their relationship. Timi, demonstrating a change of heart, imparted lessons to Elijah on history and politics. Notably, Timi welcomed Elijah's girlfriend, Anna, into his home. Elijah endeared himself further to Timi by repairing a projector, enabling Timi to revisit tapes capturing moments with his family. The unlikely pair even embarked on a once unthinkable road trip to purchase a new projector, with Timi imparting driving lessons, albeit with some colorful expressions and gentle slaps reminiscent of paternal guidance. Their bond deepened further during shared moments, including enjoying a beer together. Thanks to Elijah's influence, Timi found solace, breaking free from solitude in his room and rediscovering happiness. Their relationship evolved into a father-son dynamic, transcending the initial animosity. Chief Okonkwo proposed a resolution, stating that he would spare the building if Elijah paid him the 49 million naira he had originally given to the state for the land. Elijah exhausted all his resources attempting to garner donations to preserve the church, yet his efforts proved futile. Meanwhile, Timi, possessing the financial means to rescue the church, harbored deep reluctance due to the traumatic loss of his family. Despite being financially well off, the 49 million naira required seemed insignificant to Timi. Aware that Timi would never willingly contribute to saving the church, Elijah refrained from seeking his assistance. However, unbeknownst to Elijah, Timi held crucial information that could safeguard the church. Upon investigating, Timi's lawyer unearthed documents proving that the land did not originally belong to the state. Timi, without revealing his actions, took the necessary steps to save the church. Upon its rescue, Elijah claimed to have received a divine message instructing him to abandon domestic service and fully dedicate himself to ministry. This revelation angered Timi, foreseeing loneliness once Elijah departed. Tragically, on the same night, Elijah suffered a seizure, and it was revealed that he needed a lung transplant within a week to survive. Given the lengthy waiting list, obtaining the transplant seemed nearly impossible, casting a shadow over Elijah's fate. Timi spared no effort or expense in search of a lung donor for Elijah, but the quest proved unsuccessful. Eventually, a profound realization dawned on Timi, suggesting that perhaps God's plan was to spare his life that day so he could become the savior of Elijah, whom he had grown to love as a son. In the twilight of the breath of life, Timi took the decisive step of legally adopting Elijah and bequeathing his entire wealth to him. In a selfless act of sacrifice, Timi willingly surrendered his life so that his son could breathe through his lungs. The operation succeeded, although Elijah couldn't contain his tears upon learning the poignant details. Timi's letter, penned before his sacrifice, provided Elijah with peace and solace. It expressed gratitude for Elijah's pivotal role in saving his life, highlighting the unwavering support despite the endured abuse. In the concluding moments of Breath of Life, Timi's legacy lived on as Elijah, following in his father's footsteps, married Anna and established multiple orphanages for underprivileged children to honor Timi's memory. Notably, Elijah broke Timi's underwater breath-holding record, signifying the enduring presence of his father in every facet of his life. Thank you for watching.